What's up guys, Nasty here bringing you a gameplay. This is going to be a community game night for vVv Gaming. Right now it's a 4-on-4 capture the flag. I actually picked up quite a bit of knowledge just from this one game type. This gameplay. I was playing with a couple of pretty competitive guys that are actually in vVv. And the rest of the guys are applicants such as myself. So what I'm going to be talking about, and actually this is going to be the first episode of this series, called How to Join vVv Gaming. Basically what you got to do is you fill out an application, you go to their website, it's vvvgaming.com. It's a really awesome community. Super tough to get in, but that's what makes it unique. That's what I like about it. It's not just fill out an app and you're in. You know, there's a process, and I'm gonna explain that to you. So as I stand right now, some of you guys think that I'm in vVv Gaming, but I'm not. I'm an applicant. I have a long way to go. My application was actually closed due to inactivity, but I'm going to reapply here in a couple of days. So you start out and you fill out an application. You go to the website, create a username, fill out an app, and it's not like your name and your gamer tag and why you want to join. It goes a little further in depth, and a lot of people don't want to take the time to fill out an application, and these guys will weed you out right there. You know, they know that if you rush through your application and you don't fill it out properly and complete, then they know that you're not willing to go the extra distance and actually are serious about this community. So you fill it out, you want to make it complete, accurate, answer any questions that anyone has about it, and then there's a shout box, and it took me about, I'd say, a few days to get the hint. I couldn't figure out why I couldn't shout out in this shout box. It's pretty much just a chat for the guys within the community. And what's cool about it, which I later found out, was you have to have a minimum amount of forum posts to actually even shout out in this box, which is awesome, because when I was part of Farico, it's like everyone and their freaking brother, you know, who knows how many people are in Farico community, but that whole thing is just spammed with a bunch of different messages from everybody, because, you know, you can just, once you're in, you can just chat with whoever you want and spam all kinds of links and all that garbage. So I thought that was pretty cool. I think it's 10 posts. You have to put 10 posts in the forum, and it can't just be like, hi, what's up, blah blah blah. You know, you just got to think about it. You got to think about what you want to talk about. The very first post that you need to do after you fill your application out is a post about yourself, obviously, introducing yourself to the community, what you might bring to the community, what you're looking to get out of the community, and steps that you think will help you improve and possibly improve the community itself. The guys and girls in this community it's like an open door policy, which I found out that actually in this gameplay. I got into a little, I wouldn't say argument, but Shadow and I, we didn't agree on something, and you know, it's just one of those things, you know, he said something and I took it the wrong way, and instead of like bitching and moaning and, you know, causing a huge scene. I just took it as it, you know, took it the way it was, minded my own business, and then later sent him a message, and we talked it out, and I actually learned something from it. And that's the one thing that I'm here for in this community, is to learn and gain knowledge and get better and get my game better, whether it's taking a ration of shit from somebody, and that's pretty much what it was. You know, I did something, I called in a couple of lightning strikes in this game where you'll see where it's just like, why did you do that? And that's what it was about. But I took it in, I sent him a message, we talked about it, and that's one thing, another thing that I love about this community. You know, it's an open door policy. We don't fight. I mean, we'll have a fight, but it's to better each other, and the community is awesome. So getting back to the process here. Once you fill out your forum post, you want to stay active in the forums. You want to, there's off-topic forums, like the last post I think I put was something about my YouTube channel. I had another one about, like, what's your favorite Girl Scout cookie, or, you know, just talk to guys within the community and get your name out there, and, you know, don't be that, they're not going to keep you around if you don't post on the forums, if you're not going to these community game nights, if you're not, you know, staying active. You just got to stay active. That's why my application was dropped. I had some stuff that I needed to take care of at work. I took a couple days off, and they dropped my application. And it's not about, you know, oh, this guy or girl in the community really likes me and they have a lot to say. They don't, it's not like that. It's not, it's about what they see in you. Can you bring something to the community, and are you going to help make this community better? So my application got dropped. I got permission to reapply, which I'll do in a few days. So once you apply and, you know, you're staying active in the forums, there's actually, what you have to get a certain amount of endorsements from people, and I talked about it in one of my other videos, from people within the community. You have to get 5 endorsements, and what that endorsement is one of the people in the community, they write out something about you, saying, you know, I'm giving this person my endorsement because blah 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 blah, and it's about what you bring to the community, how you can make it better, and you have to get 5 of those from current members. One endorsement will be accepted per week, so that makes a minimum of a 5-week process, and you're required to get at least 1 endorsement every 3 weeks, and if you don't do that, then they'll drop you from, they'll drop the application. Another thing too is, like, they don't care if you have professional background. You could be the best player in the world. If you don't get along with people within this thing, they don't care. They'll drop you. They don't just let anyone in. And really, the only people that get in are the people that are committed to doing this, you know. They don't just, if you're not active, you're done. That's all there is to it. So once you get your 5 endorsements, and if you actually get through everything, you know, you get your endorsements, there's actually, I've heard that there's a pre-interview and then an interview process with the administrators and all the important people. So that could be kind of nerve-wracking to some people, I guess. I mean, if you don't have a way of words, I don't know. I haven't heard too much about that. But say, you know, once you get in, there's tons of benefits that members get that applicants don't. You know, there's obviously competitive teams that you're able to try out for. There's all kinds of sponsorships. There's, you know, you get gameplay tips and reviews from the pro teams, and it's just really, there's some really cool stuff. My advice to whoever wants to get in, be serious about it. You know, these guys will weed you out. They know if you're serious or not. And what's really cool too is you can actually donate to the community, and it doesn't have to be a lot. I mean, there's some guys in here. There was one guy I think I saw in the shout box the other day. He donated like $600, something crazy. But you know that he loves the community. That's what he wants to do, and that's awesome. You know, but you don't have to donate. And if you do, it doesn't have to be a ton of money. You know, I've saw some people do $2, you know, $5, just whatever. It'll help out. It helps make you know, like vVv gear, T-shirts, hoodies, you know, all kinds of stuff. I heard one guy talking about he wants to get a vVv thong and wear that around, and you know, more power to him. I mean, I don't know if you'd want to model that or not, but you know, that'd be cool, I guess. I'd be the one to model that though. I mean, I'm a sexy ass motherfucker, but that's a different thing. I don't think they'll let applicants model thongs and underwears. So pretty much, you know, stay active on the forums, show up at the community game nights, do what you can to don't be a suck up, because they know when you're being a smart ass. You know, if you're a rager, you're a rager. You rage quit, whatever. You know, and like in this gameplay, we got into a little argument, but we handled it the right way. We didn't go and get pissed off and, you know, fuck you, you're a dick. You know, I wrote him a message, said, hey, you know, what I do wrong, what could I do better, and he told me straight up, like right here, that hailstorm missile was a bad call on my part, and I learned from it, and that's what I'm trying to get out of this community. You know, that's exactly what I want out of this community. I want to learn from it. I want to learn, and I want to get better, and that's all there is to it. So
we lost that round, but it's not over yet. Get
what
ready for
you
the next one.
make out of it. My ultimate goal is to get into this community, get on a
Capture the flag.
competitive team, start my way. I'm starting from the bottom, and I'm gonna work my way up. You know, I started out, nobody knew who I was in this community, and I'm slowly starting to make a name for myself. And it's not because I've been a suck up. It's not because, you know, I don't talk really at all in these game nights. It's just I let my gameplay do the talking, and unless we're playing in a super crazy, you know, try hard match like this, because most of the time these community game nights are real big. It's like 8-on-8, and we're just messing around and having fun and getting to know each other. But on this particular game type, and you know, this gameplay right here, it was actually pretty competitive. There's a few guys on here like Pause. I just shot him in the back. Very good player. On a competitive game battles roster, along with Body Shot, who I just dropped right there. But shout out to them. They have a great game battles team. I have yet to be able to try out for that team. I think they're kind of taking a break from it right now. But I mean, and this is what I want, and I said that in my application. They ask you, what do you want out of the community, and I told them, I said, I want to get better, I want to learn, and that's what it comes down to, and that's what I'm getting out of it right now. And some of the people, you know, some of the guys can get some stuff from me, you know, like different types of gameplays that I play. My strong point is probably hard point, and I really hate search and destroy. I don't know what it is, but you know, if you could help me out with my search and destroy game, I'm all about it. But competitively, search and destroy is no fun for me. So coming to a close here, I'm gonna be keeping you guys up to date on what's going on, starting from the bottom, and I'm gonna work my way up, and you guys are gonna be watching the whole thing. So thanks again, guys, for watching. I finished this game type up, and you know, we end up losing, but it was all for the best. Thanks again, guys.
Make it nasty. 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 Drop it on the bitch. Make it nasty.